Okay, this is going to be a real quick one. We're back on the Chicken Coupe. I'm filming this specifically for the owners. I want to show you how to adjust your bands. So this should help the owner. So what I've done is I've taken these flathead screwdriver. Okay, taken my flathead screwdriver, taken off the cover, and the brake pedal was going a little bit too far for my liking, so it was going over cam. Now I'm going to leave the low and the reverse where they are, but this had no brakes. It just went flop to the bottom. So now that the band has seated in a little bit, what you want to do is you want to take your 11/16 wrench, okay, and you want to grab this nut right there. Okay, we're going to pretend because I already did it. I just wanted to get it done. I didn't have time to fill. But you can take your 11/16 nut on these bolts, right, and there's a notch. So you can put this in 180 degrees out, it's fine, but if you put it in 90 out, it's not fine. So and if I can zoom in on camera, if I can hold this thing steady enough, right down here you can see the notch. There's a pin, a tab in the washer there, and it's keyed. If you look at when I put the hogshead and the transmission back together again, if you look at that video, you can see this a lot clearer. But this is about what you want for play. I'm a tad tight because we're still breaking in the engine, and we're still it's still going to seat. So in a few miles, if you need to tighten this up again, tighten it up, but don't go any more than that. You want the pedal to move an inch maybe at the top, and you want just this. If you tighten it up too much, if you tighten this one up too much, your car won't move. If you tighten these up too much, this one's on the outside, this one's on the inside, you'll burn it up. And it'll probably move when you don't want it to. So that's pretty much it. You just need a screwdriver and 11/16. I wanted to show you while it was open. Now for the accessory brakes, I'm going to leave this for you to play with. Okay, so once you figure out how to drive this thing, and you figure out how to stop it, and you're all happy and comfortable with it, and you want to put these accessory brakes on, just bring this nut up to here. Okay, so when you push on this, when you're in neutral, I'm in neutral, but I'm also past that onto the parking brake. So you want to put this to the top of this peak, or the handle straight up. Okay, and then you want to bring that nut in until it just touches, and then when you push on this, it will push this back as well. I want you to get used to driving the Model T the way it was originally designed. Good God, I can't talk today. And then we'll put this. I've seen you guys work. I know you're capable of moving that nut, so I'm going to leave that to you. That's all you want. All right, I am going around chasing leaks, making adjustments. We got the return spring on here. I came out this morning after everything had cooled off and found these bolts were loose, so we got a puddle of antifreeze on the floor down there, so we're gonna have to get some more antifreeze, but I torqued those down, so now those are tight. They shouldn't leak anymore. When you fill the radiator, see if I can show you this. Okay, when you fill the radiator, you want to fill it so it's just covering those tubes. You see the tube sticking up? That's your coolant level. Right now we are down. I do not know what is going on with that baffle in there. This is really bizarre. It looks like the core has shifted maybe. I don't know. I can't get my eye. I'm looking at the screen on the camera. I can't really get my eye, the camera, and the light in at the same time, but it looks like maybe that plate is shifted. I don't know. You might need a new radiator. I don't know. See how bad it goes. All right. That's your lesson for the day. I'm going to put this back together again, and I'm going to warm it up. I'm going to get some more coolant. And hopefully, no more surprises, and this thing can go home. We're running on mag now. Check to see if the generator works. It does. Works. It's getting warm. And remember, we're still breaking this engine in. Got literally 5 minutes of runtime on it. It sounds good. Alright, I'm going to let that warm up. We're going to let it cool off. Then we're going to let it warm up. We're going to let it cool off.